Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another What Else is Going On, aka we video. I'm your girl, your host, Korea. I have missed y'all so much. Not my microphone, then defaulted and changed, child. Okay, it's back. I've missed y'all so much. I've wanted to come down here and talk to y'all about so much stuff going on, but I was working this weekend, and then the Super Bowl Sunday. Watch the game. Fly, Eagles, fly. Listen, I was born and raised in South Jersey, so the Eagles is the home team for most of my entire family. Of course, the hubby. So my daughter came home from college for the weekend. So we had almost everyone here. My oldest wasn't here. She watched the game in Jersey, but it was me, the hubby, uh, my son that just graduated college, my daughter that's in her third year of college. We went to a friend of ours' house. They're family, not even friends. They're like family. Shout out to my people. And we watched the game and we had such a good time. Bop, 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 bop. Let me just go ahead and put it out there right now. I loved every minute, every second, every millisecond of Kendrick's performance. I know there's a lot of mixed conversation and feelings about it. I want y'all to tell me what y'all thought. I loved it. I loved the message. It was blackety black, 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 baby. I loved every second of it. And to me, his performance wasn't like, but last year with Usher, it was, we screaming, right? Yeah. We screaming, getting excited, jumping up and down. With Kendrick's performance, to me, it was more of a thought provoking. Like my brain was screaming, like, yes, yes. So, and everybody doesn't like that. Some people want to be entertained when they watch the Super Bowl halftime show. Me personally, I thought he ate down. I loved every second of it. Again, y'all let me know what y'all thought. Shout out to the Eagles fly, Eagles fly. My hubby may be going to the parade. And my son and his cousin. So we shall see. All right, moving on. Let's get into some things. Speaking of Kendrick's performance, can we talk about Serena Williams looking as good as she want to look, crip walking to Kendrick? Not everybody thought it was a good look. Let's listen to what screaming, hollering Stephen A. Smith had to say. Let's get into it, y'all. All day long, y'all. That's been in my mind all day. But let's get into Stephen A. All right, let's go. Oh, there we go.
Were together at one point in time. Right, and it seemed like everybody wanted to get their lick back on Drake.
RC's, what Stephen A is saying, if he was in that situation and now he's married, he's not allowing none of that's happening.
Hold on, no.
That's what he said.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I gotta get that lick back. But knows her and Drake were together at one point in time. Right, and it seemed like everybody wanted to get their lick back.
RC's, what Stephen A is saying, if he was in that situation and now he's married, he's not allowing none of that's happening.
Hold on, no.
That's what he said.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
I gotta get that lick back. But knows.
Now, for me, I'm going to say this. I feel like it's different if she's wanting to be on every song, if she's like, like if she's making like an active effort, like something like the Super Bowl and the beef, putting the nail in the already coffin beefed. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a big deal. I don't feel like my husband would have a problem with it. I don't think that means she still has unresolved feelings for him or go back and be with him. I wouldn't have a problem if it was my husband because it was such a big beef, right? So I wouldn't have a problem with it. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Serena was doing too much? I personally loved it. Again, our girl was looking as good as she want to look up there, crip walking. Drake was home crying, shaking, vomiting, throwing up. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Mr. Cam Newton. I want him to be quiet. I do. I just want him, I'll admit this. him on Stephen A. Smith's show when my husband keeps it on ESPN. And I actually like some of their roundtable shows or what have you. He's funny to watch, like when he's like laughing or trying to hold it in or whatever. But I feel like a lot of his views on certain things are trash. So he recently did an interview. Let's get into this. This is according to Essence magazine. Cam Newton says not being able to provide for 8 kids like he did in the NFL hurts him. The 35-year-old former athlete left the NFL in 2021 and currently hosts his podcast, Funky Friday, while doing football commentating. Cam Newton had a vulnerable moment during this week's Special Forces episode. Since losing his NFL salary, the 35-year-old admitted he doesn't feel like Superman to his 8 kids anymore. I'm going into a different phase of my life that's going to require a different form of myself. Being in the NFL, everyone knows there's a large sum of money that comes to you in a short span of time. And being away from the game for 3 years, those checks don't come in the same. Like, I got 8 kids. It hurts me knowing that I can't provide like I once did. It hurts thinking that I'm Superman, but in reality, I'm just a man. There's a famous quote that says, in order to get something that you've never had, you go to do something that you've never done. At 35, I can literally say, okay, now I'm getting prepared for this next chapter of my life. Now, look, I get it. Well, let me go on. The podcast host has 8 children whom he shares with 3 women. 4 of those children are with his longtime ex-girlfriend, Kia Proctor. And then the former athlete also has 2 children with photographer Lorena Shaw. And his youngest is the baby that he just had with Jasmine. The baby was born March of 2024. Him and Jasmine have been dating since 2022. I get what he's saying, right? Listen, it hits different. That millions of dollar check that, I may have money to provide, but I can't provide like I used to. And it hurts me because I can't provide like I used to. Again, not saying he can't provide at all, but he's missing a check, a stream of income, right? Yes, he's commentating. We know he's getting paid from his podcast. Who knows if he has endorsements, sponsorships, or what have you. But he's literally saying, I can't provide like I used to, and it hurts me. Only for him to turn around and be talking. This is according to the Jasmine brand. Now, remember, he has 8 kids. Cam Newton reveals he wants baby number 9. They give me purpose. Let me read the article first before I give mine. Speaking with People ahead of the Super Bowl, the retired NFL player revealed that he's open to having more children, saying, "Did I tell you I want more?" Cam Newton, already a father of 8, shares 4 kids. Well, we went into that. He says, I don't know. When asked how many more kids he wants, he responded, I don't know. Wherever much that God gives me. That's what he said. Again, he was asked how many more kids he wants. He has 8. He says, I don't know. Wherever much that God gives me, they really give me my purpose. And there's so many different things that I look at to say they're my refuge. They're my peace. They're my encouragement. I'll say this. There are some people, I know somebody that said she just wants to be a wife and a mom. And I'm not going to down her for that. That's her desire. That's what she wants to be. Nobody told her that's what she has to be. She loves being a mom. She loves being a wife. Great for her. I also don't think there's anything wrong with people saying, I love my kids. I wanted kids. I wouldn't take back me having my kids. Also, being a mom may fulfill part of me. I'm speaking for me, but it's not my total fulfillment. You get what I'm saying? Because kids grow up and they have their own lives. Then you have those moms that can't even function when their kids leave. I know once my kids stopped being so dependent on me, I had to figure out, okay, did I lose myself somewhere along the way? What do I need to do? What makes me happy? What this, what that? And that more so happened when I had lost my corporate job in 2011. So for me, saying that my kids are what gives me life and fulfills me. Again, everybody's different. For some women and some men, like Cam, that's them. they are a big part of that. But I also know that I needed something for myself, not to the detriment of my children. And that's something different when you're putting yourself and your needs ahead of what your kids need to be thriving children. That's something totally different. I'm just confused because he said he is hurt. I'm hurt because I can't provide like I used to for my 8 kids. Again, not saying he can't provide, but he can't provide like he used to. Only to turn around and say, you want as many kids as God will give you. God said, now why am I in it? Sir, when you have sex with a woman unprotected, there's a chance that she could get pregnant, period. So when people say it was God's will for me to have a baby, or maybe it was that you had sex with somebody unprotected and sometimes protected because condoms aren't 100%, birth control is not 100%, and you got pregnant, but like that's how babies are made. Some, we do, of course, we know that we have fertilized eggs and all that stuff, but I'm talking about him acting as if it's God that has to tap you on the shoulder and say, here's a baby. I ordained for you to have this baby. No, you play a role in that, Cam. You do. So you're willing to go out here and have more children with how many more women? Because he didn't say he wanted to have them with the current woman that he's with and that he sees her as his wife. Remember that interview with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant when he had her on his podcast. So you just want to be out here, however many kids God wills for me to have. I just want him to like commentate on the games. Because that to me is, and it's irresponsible. Again, you're already saying you can't. Now, it's not saying that he won't get 15 other jobs, but then where does that leave time for you to spend with these kids? Anyway, when I saw both of those headlines, I was like, what? Sorry, I'm just looking in I thought I saw a white spot. I have conditioner in my hair, so it's pulled back in a ponytail. And I was like, what? People know it's not dirty. That's conditioner. But anyway, Cam, stop it. All right, let's get into what has been all over the headlines. Miss Nikki baby and Mr. Ball and Mr. Ball's new woman. We know that Miss Nikki baby came down to the internet. Okay, let us know. Child. I'm just thinking it's like that LiAngelo left her and their 2 kids, their little family, for another woman. So let's get into some things. All right. First up, let's get into her original post. I know this was a couple days ago. I haven't discussed it with y'all. Let's get into it. I see everyone. So she posts, I see everyone, and the post is no longer available because they'd be removing it. I see everyone has been sending me at Jello cheating on me. I want to clear this up and speak my truth. I am just as surprised as you are. We spent 3.5 years together. And just this week, he decided to walk out on his kids and I and tell me he got someone else pregnant, in quotes, allegedly, and now is creating a new life with her. We were just happy and planning family photos. I am beyond blindsided by this whole thing. The ultimate betrayal is not even the word. My daughter is not even 2 months old, and dealing with this and postpartum is very hard. Please pray for me and my healing because I will get through this. I have to be strong for my kids, but I have absolutely no words. Karma is real and God don't like ugly. I hope it was worth losing his family. That's what she posts, right? So it's been a lot of stuff said. He comes down to the internet, child. Now, mind you, the person that he's with is named Miss Rashida Nicole. Let's take it on back some. Y'all know the baseball player, Tim Anderson. He had a wife that was pregnant and then was with someone else. He had messed up on his wife. His wife was pregnant, was with somebody else, got somebody else pregnant. Let me go back. He's married. Wife was pregnant. Also got somebody else pregnant. They worked it out. He wanted to win his family back, only for him to then turn around and be linked to who? The same woman that LiAngelo was with now, Rashida Nicole. She was the alleged side to Tim Anderson. So let's get into it. Now, this was back July 1st of 2024, not even a year ago. Miami Marlins infielder Tim Anderson has previously been the subject of gossip since news surfaced that he fathered a child with another woman outside of his marriage to his wife, Bria Anderson, with whom he shares 3 children. In 2022, social media influencer DJ Lene tagged Anderson in a photo of herself with an apparent baby bump. Lene maintained that she was not a side chick of Anderson's and that they were in a relationship. Mind you, he was married when she conceived. Despite the drama between Lene and Anderson's wife that erupted for all of social media to see, this woman gave birth to Tim Anderson's son in October, again, of 2022. At the time, his wife, Bria, stood by her husband, and the couple maintained a united front. Bria welcomed the couple's 3rd child and Tim's 2nd son in April of 2024. So mind you, he had 2 kids with Bria, got a side pregnant. She had her baby October of 2022. Bria gives birth to another son in April of 2024. In a June 2023 interview with the Pivot podcast, Tim discussed the work, in quotes, that had been done, and is in quotes in the article, that had been done to win his family back. Mind you, this is according to I'm reading from the Atlanta Black Star. Tim said, "We did a lot of work, as far as you know, understanding it and showing my love to my wife and to my kids. You know, something I'm still going through, still trying to master." Showing love to your wife and kids and being faithful. Okay. He further explained, "Nobody really understood what I was going through when I was making those decisions, or where my heart was, or what was on my mind, or how hurt I was, or how lonely I felt when he was cheating on his wife and creating another baby. But ultimately, the goal was to never really play with anybody's feelings. It was more so I was trying to find out who I am, continue to keep going, and identify myself. I made a couple of decisions that probably shouldn't have been made along the way, but I'm open to dealing with them and growing with them. I'm willing to take whatever smoke that comes with it." Again, him having a baby outside of his marriage. Nobody knew what he was dealing with, and the hurt. He said they went to couples therapy and worked through their tough situation. It was a lot of work behind the scenes. We went to therapy, just digging into what it was, what caused me to go into these spaces, or even that space to create. It's a tough conversation. It's a tough situation. However, the situation may have gotten tougher as rumors have surfaced that Anderson is possibly involved in another extramarital affair. On June 26th of 2024, images of a woman with Anderson's TA logo tattooed on her wrist began to circulate. The woman's tattoo in red bears a striking resemblance to the TA tattoo Anderson has on his wrist. Side-by-side comparison photos of the tat quickly went viral. Somebody said, "Ain't no way Tim Anderson got another side chick." Others described Anderson's latest alleged indiscretion as embarrassing to his wife. Now, I thought they had a picture of the matching tattoos of him and, again, the woman who LiAngelo is with, Rashida Nicole. Again, this was just last June of 2024. Oh, all right, they do. Let me show y'all. So this is her. This is Rashida. Then their little matching tattoos, TA, right? Then they appear to break up. It says, however, there are hints that the relationship may have ended prior to the photos going viral. On June 9th, Rashida shared a TikTok. Go back. I'm not going to play it because of the music, but this is her. "You won. I'm off of you." Again, I don't want to play it because of the music. Rashida shared a TikTok in which the voiceover says, "You ain't got to worry about it no more. I'm off of you. When it comes to you, it's always some pain to betrayal that falls through." Huh. So, Miss Rashida seems to have been a busy little bee. All right, so let's jump back over to Rashida and LiAngelo. LiAngelo decided to make it IG official. Boom. This is Rashida and him together. Ciao. Meanwhile, wine and dine. This is them together. I wonder if that was the cover up, the Tim Anderson tattoo. And let's get into, she has some things to
address this, but I'm tired of people playing victim on the internet. One, people move on, things change. Yes, it may not be updated or addressed to the internet because it's not for y'all. People have private lives. We have real lives out here. You don't know what's going on. So everybody coming for me and trying to slut shame me and woman shame me, and I'm so sick of that narrative. Like, y'all so quick to blame the woman. Y'all don't know what's going on. People love to play victim for the internet. Half the time, that lady don't even have her kids. Let's be clear, there is no abandonment over here. Number two, the lady and her family are racist. I don't care what anybody says. She always got the N-word in her mouth. You are not black at all. No, surprise. Stop posting about me. Stop trying to throw shade. Like, just leave me alone. You claim you happy, you wanted to meet me. I address this, but I'm tired of people playing victim on the internet. One.
Nikki responds, I'm not with my kids. The only person who not with them is they daddy. Itch, you wanted attention, you got it. You can keep them with the like trash. FYI, he told me on a text she's pregnant. Coward, pathetic. And I guess it said ish. My issues about my family and my children are with my baby daddy. I'm not addressing no side B. And then there was another video that I had, but then I deleted it. But because there was a lot of noise in the background, but basically it was her addressing. Oh, wait, here it is. Hold on. She's addressing it again. This is
First of all, they were never married. Let's be clear. That's number one. Number two, since she again wants to play victim, Miss Nikki, baby, weren't you texting him saying you were taking you and the kids to go see Floyd Mayweather? And we all know that Floyd don't even want you. But you keep saying that Floyd wanted to take care of you and he still love you and blah, 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 blah. And Floyd, this is not to clickbait you, I'm sorry, but it's like you want to keep being the victim. Why? The lady has trolled me the entire time. They have not been together, whatever the case may be. Nah, I'm not going for it. Nah. All y'all want to come at me, talk about me, this, that, and the third. This lady is a racist. She don't like blacks. She don't like gays. She don't like transgenders. She don't like Mexicans. They sit up and talk about all y'all while y'all think y'all got a friend. Y'all want to call me botched and all this other stuff. I have a stomach cover-up tattoo. All my tattoos, honestly, are cover-ups because I got them really young. And it was so dumb and stupid, they had to make it super bigger. Yes, I have a couple stretch marks on my side and my booty because, like, I'm big. What else to do? But my face card eats all day, boo. I'm not trying to build on narratives nowhere. I'm just tired. Is it good? Yeah. Is it really? Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Child, so she said they was not together. Basically, she's not a home wrecker. Nikki is trolling her. And she's saying that Nikki texted, I guess, LiAngelo and said that she was taking her and their kids were going to go see Floyd Mayweather and that Floyd was going to take care of her. And then she says, basically, not to clickbait you, Floyd. That's what you did. You definitely did. Y'all, this is a lot. One of the comments said, ma'am, you're at dinner arguing with yourself about a man that has an infant with a woman he's been with. Take notice of how men treat the women they're with. That's how you will be treated. Listen, oof. That baby is less than 2 months old. He has another baby. She's trying to say that I guess LiAngelo said that they weren't together, that he wasn't with Nikki. But I mean, of course, a man is going to tell you that. Yeah. I can't even imagine if this is the case, if him and Nikki were together and he decided to walk away. Again, her baby is 2 months old. I can't even imagine she's dealing with that, the baby, the hormones still running through her body, postpartum things, possibly. I just can't even imagine dealing with all that. And then you online now, we don't know if it's true or not, but I'm just saying, you online talking about I was going to take my kids to go see Floyd. You professional side chick? No, I take that back because I don't know. But it's just you was just with Tim in June. We in February. Now but anyway, I wonder if the girl is pregnant. But he didn't made it IG official with her, honey. So I guess it's a real thing. I guess we'll see the fallout from here. Part of me wondered, is he just playing with you to get back at her for whatever reason? Maybe she did say, maybe she was angry, Nikki, and did say that about going to see Floyd. And now he's like, I'm going to get you back by playing with this girl right here. Like that comment said, you need to look at how they treat the woman that they were with before instead of you always thinking, oh, you're the one that changed him. He would never do that to me. Girl, until you're on this internet 9 months from now saying Nikki was right. I should have listened, but I guess we shall see because we're certainly going to stay tuned. I love y'all so much. The New York reunion came on last Tuesday. I took notes Wednesday. Do y'all still want my thoughts? I'm still going to do it because I do think New York is coming back. Just hopefully not with the same cast, but that's another video that I'll do. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the LiAngelo ball of it all with him and Miss Rashida. Let me know what y'all think about Cam Newton and what he said. You can't possibly be serious. And let me know what y'all think about hollering Stephen A. Smith. I love y'all so much, and I will talk to you later. See you. Fly, Eagles, fly.